I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what happened to the hearing of the injunction that Min Heejin filed against Hybe. As you know, she wanted to ask the court to stop Hybe from firing her, which is the, as we all know, the intention behind Hybe calling for an extraordinary meeting of the board of directors. Okay, so Min Hee-jin didn't attend. Park Ji-won, the CEO of Hybe, also didn't attend. It was their lawyers that attended, and each party were given 30 minutes. So the hearing is over, but the court said that they will actually accept evidence up until the 24th, and then they're going to make their final decision before the 30th of this month, which should be just in time for the board meeting to take place if they're going to not give Min Heejin the injunction that she was requesting for. Okay, so let's go first to the arguments that were given by the lawyers of Min Heejin. Hi, okay, sorry, I'm going to be reading a lot. This just happened, and I just wanted to give you a quick update. Min Hee-jin's lawyers, the first point is that Hybe broke their promise to Min Hee-jin that it's her group that was supposed to be the very first girl group of Hybe. So that's the first one. Second is that she was not allowed to use the term all teens, even when a door was already in place. Okay, third, Bang Shiyuk didn't respond to the greetings of NewJeans. He snubbed them. And the lawyers of Min Heejin actually presented some text exchanges, I guess, in Kakao between Min Heejin, I believe, and the members of NewJeans. NewJeans aired it out. They told Min Heejin that they were ignored by Bang Shiyuk. Okay, fourth, they said that Hybe has a duty to defend against infringement as per the exclusive contract of NewJeans. So this is related to the complaints that she had about the copying of other groups and stuff. Okay, and then she said that NewJeans' album is, of course, scheduled to be released this year, and it was supposed to be followed up with a world tour. Now, she's scared that Park Ji-won said that they were going to give NewJeans a long vacation after their comeback, and the parents of NewJeans and the members of NewJeans are kind of nervous that they are going to be put in the freezer after this comeback. So they feel that they actually need Min Heejin to protect them, to make sure that their interest will be upheld. And they also said that they can't do anything without Min Heejin, that they need Min Heejin for them to actually make the group work. Okay. Okay, now for Hybe's arguments. Number one, they actually said that Min Heejin met with Naver and Dunamu. Dunamu is a fintech company. Naver, we know what that company is, and they are part owners of Weavers. They own 49% of Weavers, which is a subsidiary of Hybe. So they said that Dunamu and Naver, that Min Heejin met with Dunamu and Naver, and Dunamu and Naver actually admitted it to Hybe. And she wanted Dunamu and Naver to pressure Hybe into abandoning Adore so that they can take it over. And so this goes against the initial claim of Min Heejin that she never met with any investor. Okay, second, she said initially that the shaman was just her friend, but Hybe said that she's actually over reliant on the shaman, and they were talking for like 10 hours a week or more, and they were talking for months on end. And she was forming her plans on how to take over Hybe based on the recommendation of shaman. So the shaman wanted her to hire somebody that would be, I guess, so she has a deceased sister that apparently she was very close with, and the spirit of her sister would be taking over this person that she was trying to hire. And she was trying to hire this person without any referral or whatever. It didn't work out, unfortunately, but she really wanted to do this. And so this person is going to be more than just an assistant. This is going to be her partner. And as I've said, she believes that the spirit of her sister will be in this person. All right. Third, Hybe said that Min Heejin isn't really concerned about NewJeans as a group or their growth as artists. She really just wanted the money. So she said things like, Number one, NewJeans' success is all because of me, not because of NewJeans. She also said that it's hard to treat NewJeans members as artists, even though it's disgusting, it's terrible to put up with, I'm supporting them. She also said that she also blasted Hybe for not supporting them, and so she's doing it even though she's having a hard time. So yeah, so she said that she is the reason for the success of NewJeans. The lawyer of Hybe said that CEO Min demanded that the NewJeans member actually follow a very specific script whenever they provide interviews, even though it's an external interview. She doesn't want them to go against the script that she provides them, and she really wants to control this girls, but she wants to mask that control to be a mother-daughter relationship. And that is part of the reason she wanted young members so that she can groom them and control them. Hybe also accused CEO Min of gaslighting NewJeans members, suggesting that she wanted them to be mentally subordinate to her. Okay. Next is that Min Heejin tried to talk to the accountant that is assigned or are assigned to the members of BTS. Her goal was to look for loopholes and then bring that out to the public so that she can cast doubt on the credibility of Hybe and the credibility of BTS. It is not clear whether or not she was able to talk to the accountant, but they did say, Hybe said that she was able to obtain a lot of information about how they do their business, about the contracts of different artists, and that she actually leaked some of this information. Next, Min Heejin allegedly insulted a woman who filed a sexual harassment case against one of the vice presidents of Adore. So instead of doing something about it, she insulted the woman. She called her names. Min Heejin called the woman names. So she combined two words. One is ajuma, which is old woman in Korea, and dog. So she combined those words. That is the derogatory term that she used to address the woman. Now, she did use something similar during the press conference. When she gave the press conference, she combined the word ajushi, which means old man, and dog. That's how she referred to the officials of Hybe. So it sounds like something that she would say based on what she has already said during the press conference. Okay, anything that the lawyers said, specifically Hybe, because they were the ones that were presenting factual information, those were backed by proof. In the court, if you say something and you have nothing to back it up with, that is the judge will just strike it out. They will say that does not go into record. We didn't hear that. Basically, that's not a valid thing. Now when they did the audit, they were able to get some of the laptops of the employees, and that's where they saw the conversations. Those are digital forensics. So that's where a lot of the evidence actually came from. Okay, when they disclosed the meeting between Min Heejin and Naver and Dunamu, they shocked everybody. They really endured all the bad press, all the bad public opinion, because they wanted to make sure that they have their cards close to their chest. And that's really what you're supposed to do when you're a lawyer. You are supposed to make sure that in the court, where it actually matters, you will be able to provide the right evidence, and you're not going to give your opponent time to defend themselves. Now, so that was actually impressive. And if you're yeah, that was impressive that they were able to pull it off. Now, they still have time. Min Heejin still has time to rebuff this, because the court said that they will accept evidence until the 24th. So that they still have time. But at this stage, I feel like the lawyers of Hybe have more to offer. They also have some more to submit on the 24th. Now that we can see how they operate, I can bet that on the 24th, they will have more to submit. And they will submit it on the 11th hour. If the deadline is 12, they're going to submit it 11:59 to make sure that the other party has no time to defend. Okay, next is that as you know, my primary concern in all of this is NewJeans. I believe that they should be out of this discussion, and the only thing that both parties, Hybe and Min Heejin, should be telling them is that no matter what happens, their career will be taken care of, they will be taken care of, and that people care for them, and that they are talented, and that they can make it on their own. And so when the lawyer said that according to the artists, the NewJeans, that they cannot do anything without Min Heejin, I felt like that is not the kind of guidance that you should be getting. This, it should be the other, the exact opposite. At this stage, you should they should be telling you, everybody around you should be telling you that the success of NewJeans is because of you, and that you can handle it, and that the only thing that you will make sure of, the only thing more important, is that their success will continue regardless of who is going to handle them. And so for them to believe that without Min Heejin, they can't do anything, they've already been around for almost 2 years. So for them to think that they can't do it without Min Heejin, it is not the right kind of mentorship, not the right kind of guidance. So for all of YG's fault, and I don't like the guy, he never claimed that without him, Big Bang won't be able to do anything. JYP never said that without him, Twice won't be able to do anything. And we know that he writes many of their songs. And Bang Shiuk is the same thing. He never said that without him, BTS will not amount to anything. In fact, he did the opposite. From the beginning, he told everybody that no matter that everything that all the success and all the music that BTS is releasing, it's all because of BTS. And so this is not the right kind of guidance. And I still don't really feel good about the fact that the Min Heejin is dragging them. She should be protecting them. So anybody who's dragging and using young girls or young boys for that matter, no, that's just a no. Okay, I do remember Jin when they were going through BTS, Jin of BTS, when they were almost breaking up. One thing Jin told the rest of the group is that screw the company, screw the company. We're just going to continue, the seven of us, for each other, for the music, and for armies. And that is the kind of mentality that you want your artist to have. And I also remember Jungkook when he was in Suchwita, when Suga said that they wouldn't have succeeded the way that they did if they didn't go through all the hardships that they went through. And Jungkook said, no, we would have found a way. It's us. We would have found a way. So that is the kind of frame of mind that an artist should develop, that if there's anybody they should trust, it's themselves first and foremost, and their team, not management, not whatever. Okay, I will stop here for YouTube. I'm sorry this is rushed. I just wanted to update you guys, but I have more to this. There is an extended version in Patreon, so if you want to subscribe, please do so. There's a paid tier and then there's a free tier, so please go ahead and subscribe there. Also subscribe to me on X and on Twitter and on Instagram, because I really do intend to to release some exciting projects that I'm doing, which I'm supposed to do in Patreon and in Instagram. All right. Thank you so much. Please give this a like if this was helpful. I'm looking forward to everything that you're going to be saying. I like hearing your opinions and your takes. Just be respectful. Also, subscribe and hit that notification button and share the video if you can. Thank you. Tomorrow, something more positive.